If your job search feels overwhelming, exhausting, and like nothing is working, know that you're not the only one feeling this way. You're applying to anything that might fit, tweaking your resume at the last minute, and crossing your fingers for a reply. But here's the problem. When you apply to everything, you stand out nowhere. A scattered job search doesn't just waste your time, it drains your energy, leads to burnout, and sends a clear signal to employers that you're not intentional. In this video, I'll show you how the most successful job seekers are getting traction by narrowing their focus and following a smarter plan. We're diving deep into how to build a target list of 10 to 20 companies you actually want to work for, how to research and connect with key decision makers on LinkedIn, and how to personalize your resume and outreach messages so they're actually getting read. And because I want to help you stay prepared and confident in the job market, I've put together my Career Advancement Toolkit AI edition, packed with my best resume templates, LinkedIn scripts, and AI-powered prompts to boost your job search strategy. Now, the first 20 people to grab it using the link below will get access to an exclusive offer just for this community. Hey, I'm Heather Austin, a university professor turned entrepreneur, and I help job seekers land their dream roles with simple, proven strategies that actually work. Now, I go live on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. right here on this channel with free job search and career trainings. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a session. Now, if you're ready to stop feeling stuck and finally get clear on what works in the job market, we're gonna jump right into it. How to refocus your job search with a targeted approach that actually works. So if you guys are applying to everything online and Indeed and LinkedIn and whatever that might be, you're standing out nowhere. We do not want you to have a scattered job search approach because this wastes your time and it creates a lot of burnout. So when we're looking at this application process, employers can tell when you're not intentional. So that's why we have to have a very intentional approach for you. The most successful job seekers, remember, have a plan and they have a short list. They don't have 80, 100 companies on their list. We start with 10 to 20. We kind of exercise our resources with those 10 to 20. We do the applications with the company. We submit the resume, the follow-up, the reach out messages, try and have coffee chats. We do Zoom chats, whatever that might be with these companies. And if we've exhausted that 10 to 20 company list, we're going to go and start a new 10 to 20 company list. We're going to keep it very manageable because again, you're going to waste time and you're going to create a lot of burnout if it is not targeted. So I want to show you really quickly. Now, I gave this to my Academy members. I actually had a spreadsheet that I shared with them so that they could start tracking this, but you guys can take a screenshot of this. If you decide you want to join us in the Academy, you'll have this and loads and loads and loads of other resources for your job search. But the target company tracker, keep in mind, keeps you organized, which increases your confidence, increases clarity, and lands you more interviews. So this is just a simple spreadsheet. You could even go to Google Sheets or Excel or wherever and start your own company tracker where we're listing the company name. And these are just suggestions. You can change some of these columns to something else. Like let's say you're in the process and you're like, well, wait a second, I kind of want to keep track of this other thing. Add that column to your spreadsheet. So company name, the industry that it's in, the location. You can even list the company culture. And how you understand the company culture is website reviews, reach out to people that work on the inside. You might have some people that are like, this is the best company to work for. I highly recommend applying. And you might have some people say, it's a dumpster fire. You do not want to work here. So you have to kind of keep that with a grain of salt. You'll list relevant job titles. You'll list reasons for interest in the position. You'll list the application status. You've applied. You've sent an email. You've sent your follow-up messages. Now you're waiting. Did you send like a 1-week follow-up message? So you kind of want to keep track of all of that. Connections on the inside of the company. And then of course, any contact information. The nice thing about this is once you find people's contact information, phone numbers, email addresses, things like that, you can keep this all in the company tracker. So the other thing that I want you to keep in mind, and this is why I think this is the most beneficial parts to a company tracker, is that it helps you prioritize and follow up without second guessing, right? So kind of just gives you a little bit more confidence and clarity, of course, which is what we're going for. Now, I want to share with you 4 steps that top performers are using right now in the job market to land interviews and get hired. Number one, and I mentioned this earlier, is to identify your top 10 to 20 target companies. So research and connect with people on LinkedIn that work for those companies, customize your resume for those companies, customize your direct outreach for those companies, and then follow up and track everything in your tracker. Okay, well, let's go through these. So research and connect with your key decision makers or people on LinkedIn. This is going to be, again, your hiring managers, your recruiters, people that work on the inside, people that maybe have worked for the company before, anyone that you can really reach out to. Now, again, customize your resume and your outreach messages. This is easy based on what the job description is. So you'll kind of keep everything tailored to that position or the company or the industry. And then, of course, follow up and track everything in your company tracker. Here's the truth. Firing off resumes to every job you see won't get you hired faster. Top candidates don't apply to more jobs. They apply with more intention. So I want you to start by identifying your top 10 to 20 companies, connect with key people on LinkedIn, customize your career materials, and track and follow up. This is how you shift from random rejections to real opportunities. And if you want even more tools to make this even easier, don't miss out on the Career Advancement Toolkit AI Edition, packed with my best resume templates, LinkedIn scripts, and of course, AI-powered prompts to boost your job search strategy. Now, the first 20 people to grab it using the link below will get access to an exclusive offer just for this community. Now, if this video gave you clarity or motivation, drop a comment below and let me know what you're working on next in your job search. And remember to tap that bell notification, subscribe to this channel. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.